Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I'm on a little bit earlier today because I agreed to teach a youth spin today at 4:15, a group of 10 and 11-year-old boys who play soccer. So should be interesting. Those of you that know me probably already know that I'm not really a kid person, so I'm a little nervous about how this is all gonna go over, but should be good. Hopefully they enjoy it, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know how it goes. I am actually feeling a little bit nervous about the whole thing, but 45-minute class, and if they really hate it, then they don't have to come back and do it again. But it'll be nice to try it out. I'm happy to help them with the dry land training. I just don't relate well with kids, so this is going to be interesting. I'm just realizing that 10 and 11 is really young. So it should be fun. So my topic for today is how to get your motivation back. So a lot of us start the year excited with new goals and plans to achieve new things, and it's all exciting in the beginning and we're off to a running start. And then all of a sudden that motivation starts to drop off. And I see this every year in fitness because around January it gets super, super busy. And then by about mid-February, people start dropping off a bit. And then as you get into March, more people start to drop off a bit. So, you have these great plans, you were really excited, and then the motivation just went away. And that's very normal. That happens. The motivation does kind of go away after a while. The trick is to get that motivation back so that you're back on track towards your goals. Hey, Ken. Hi, Ryan. Hey, AO, how's it going? So one thing is to get inspiration, and a great way to do that is to follow somebody who inspires you. So if you know somebody who's doing something that you really want to do, and you're able to follow them, whether it's reading a book that they wrote, or if they publish articles in magazines, or if they have a blog or something like that, or better yet, try to connect with them in person if possible. So if they put on seminars, go to their seminar, or maybe it's just somebody who you know and they're doing something that you really admire. Try to spend some time with that person and get some motivation from them, because it's just when you talk to somebody who's really passionate about something and you're passionate about the same thing, like the sparks just fly because you're both just so excited. And before you know it, you start brainstorming about stuff, and then you're excited again about your goals, and you're just ready to go. So every year I go to a fitness conference, CanFit Pro, and that gets me super, super pumped to keep working on new fitness ideas and stuff for my studio. I also go to the Beachbody Summit. I just started last year. I went last year. We went to Nashville, and just being around people that are highly motivated and working towards the same type of thing that you are, it just really gets you excited, and you're just ready to go again. So Andy, what gives you motivation? Yeah, I'm not surprised. And yeah, marijuana is motivating for a lot of people. More kind of a creative motivation, I think, but yeah, whatever works, right? Thanks for chiming in, Andy. So another one is to break it into bits. So maybe the motivation is still kind of there to reach your goal, but maybe now you're feeling totally overwhelmed. Maybe the goal that you want is suddenly looking like it's a really long ways away, and there's this huge mountain you have to climb to get to it. So break it down into bits. So decide, what do I have to do today? One thing I can do today that can get me a little bit closer to the final goal. And just focus on that one thing. Don't think about the final goal. Don't think about all the stuff you have to do to get there. Just think about that one thing you need to do and do it. So if it's a fitness thing, then go do a workout, and you're taking a step towards what you want to do, and you're breaking it down. And with anything, like something like if you're cleaning your house or something and there's a room that's a huge mess, you can, you end up kind of ignoring it because it's a big, big job. But if you decide to work it one little bit at a time, you just do this one little bit and then you walk away from it and go back to it, it's a lot easier to get to the final goal. So that's a way to get your motivation back. Because sometimes we do set really lofty goals, and, it's not uncommon to all of a sudden feel really overwhelmed and think, what am I doing? I mean, how many times have I had that thought about my studio? Like, what the hell did I do? Now I've got this huge thing that I'm trying to work on, and it can seem like a real mountain, and it can seem like it's impossible. And, I have my little my little breakdowns every so often where I kind of lose it and think, okay, I got to find somebody who wants to sublet my space so I can get out of this business because it's just so much to do. But then, I take a breath and I think about where I want to be, what I want my life to look like, and what it would look like if I did give up. And it's like, yeah, and I'm not going back. I'm going forward. So then I just kind of think about one little thing I can work on to help improve and build my business, and I focus on that. And then that feeling of panic slowly passes. So, it's normal. Another one to do is to look back on your past successes. So remembering something that you were successful at that maybe you thought you weren't going to be successful at, but you were. Looking at that and remembering that you can get to where you want to go. So even though there's obstacles in the way, even though at the time you feel like you're not going to get there, you've done it before. So you know that with this new goal, same thing. You can get whatever you want as long as you keep working towards it. So, and really think about how you felt when you succeeded in that thing. Like really try to get that feeling back, because that's really motivating when you feel that feeling of pride and, just having reached something that you didn't think you could. And it just kind of reminds you that, yeah, you're capable of great things. You can do whatever you want as long as you keep working towards it. Another one is to commit publicly. So, let everyone know. So share it with your friends and family, your social media buddies. Let them know what your goal is. And, when you just announce to the world or to the people that are really important to you what you're going to do, even that is enough to kind of get the adrenaline flowing and you're excited. You're like, okay, I'm really going to do this because I've told everyone. And by nature, most people don't want to disappoint their peers. So you've got that little bit of, healthy pressure to do what you need to do to reach your goals. And they're going to be asking you how you're doing. They're going to want to know how you're doing, and they're going to want you to keep them posted on things. So that's going to help keep you in the game for sure. When people are watching you and they're kind of expecting something out of you, that's pretty good motivation for a lot of us. Some people call it pressure, but it's motivation. Hey, JV. Hi, Steve. Hey, Angel. How's it going? And then the fifth one, the last one that I'm going to talk about, is to challenge yourself. So, maybe you're not feeling very motivated, but you're still going through the steps to get to the goal that you want. You're just feeling like, whatever. Like maybe if it's your fitness, you're working out every day, but you're just not excited about it anymore. Challenge yourself. So sign up for an event. Better to sign up for one that actually kind of scares you a bit. So if you've been doing indoor cycling classes, how about signing up for one of the Grand Fondos, which is just a really long bike ride? Or if you've been, working on your cardio and you're feeling good, maybe sign up for a marathon or just something that scares you a little bit and it's a challenge, and let everyone know that you're going to do it. So now you've got the people watching you and you've got this kind of timeline because you've got a date where this thing is going to happen. So that's going to keep you motivated to keep working. It's going to keep you excited because it's neat when you have something to work towards. It can be a little bit scary as you get closer to the event, but it's just a really kind of neat feeling that what you're doing every day has this, big purpose, and it's getting you to your goal. So that would be, that's a good one. I do that every so often when I'm feeling kind of blah about stuff. I'll sign up for something that I'm like, not sure if I can do it, but I sign up for it anyways. And it just gets you right back in the game for sure. Hey, Angel, yeah, I'm having a great day. Hope you are too. So I'm going to have to get going to set up the studio for the boys that are coming in for their class. I hope that some of these tips help get you to feel motivated again. Maybe just pick one, try it out, see if that kind of gets you going again. Because it kind of sucks when you lose that motivation, because then you're just like, when you're really motivated about something and you're excited, like how fun is that, right? That's fun stuff. So getting that motivation back is key, and I hope that some of these tips helped you. So I will go now, and I will talk to you again really soon. Have an awesome weekend.